Hello students. So next topic of hypergeometric function is confluent hypergeometric equation and its solution. So hypergeometric equation we have already done is this. This is hypergeometric equation. What we have to do in this equation, we replace x by x upon b. Wherever there is x, you have to write x upon b in place of x. Then after doing this, we'll get this equation in which now we have to write its solution, because the solution of hypergeometric equation is this. Now after replacing x by x upon b, the solution also you have to replace x by x upon b. So the hypergeometric equation have hypergeometric solution, the new equation have this solution. Now in the new equation, what you have to do, you have to take b approaches to infinity. When you put b approaches to infinity, the term in which b is in the denominator will become 0, because something upon infinity is 0. So this term will become 0, this term will become 0, and whatever is left is this x into double derivative of y with respect to x plus c minus x dy upon dx minus ay. So just you have to take b approaches to infinity, and in the term where b is in denominator will become 0. So this is the new equation which is known as Kummer's equation. This equation is known as, this is Kummer's equation. Now because in the equation we have taken b tending to infinity, in the solution also you have to take b tending to infinity. That will be the solution of Kummer's equation. So you have to find this term. For this, first of all we write the value of hypergeometric function. So this is the value of hypergeometric function in which we put x upon b in place of x. This is the value, summation ar br upon cr into x raised to power r, but we have to write x upon b raised to power r because we are writing this solution. We have to find this equation, solution of Kummer's equation. So after putting this, we take limit b tending to infinity, because we have taken in the equation b tending to infinity. So in the solution also we have to take b tending to infinity. Now this term b is here at two places. We combine them because we have to take the limit b tending to infinity. That will be applied only in the term where b is present. So all the terms we have taken aside, a, c, x, r, these are out of the limit. The limit will applied on the two terms only, b Pochhammer symbol r upon b raised to power r, b raised to power r from there. So we have to find this value now. This is here. You can find it afterwards or before doing this thing. So we have to find the limit of Pochhammer symbol br upon b raised to power r. Br means b plus 1, b plus 2 up to b plus r minus 1. That is the definition of Pochhammer symbol. B raised to power r means we can write b r times. Now we divide b below each term. B upon b will be 1, then b plus 1 upon b. We take b in the denominator of these two terms. B upon b is 1 and plus 1 upon b. That will be the term, second term. Then b plus 2 divided by other b means you have to separate each b below the each bracket. You'll get this type of expression. As b tending to infinity, that means each term in which b is in denominator will become 0, and what we are left with, 1 into 1 into 1, the answer is 1. So this limit is 1, which we will put it here in the solution. So this value is 1. What we are left with, summation r tending to 0 to infinity ar upon cr x raised to power r upon r factorial. This is the new solution of new equation which is known as confluent hypergeometric equation, or you can say it is a Kummer's equation. And its solution is, because the solution contain only two parameters, we have eliminated b, which was already present in the hypergeometric function. So hypergeometric function has three variable a, b, c, but in confluent hypergeometric function there are only two variables left, a and c. So this is the solution which can be written like this, f a c x.